The first time I set foot in Thailand, I was 17. My father, a businessman, had suppliers in Bangkok. That year, our family tagged along for what was supposed to be part business, part vacation. We stayed in a service apartment near Chatuchak, a place known for its massive weekend market. The trip was everything I expected: endless malls, night markets, and street food that set my tongue on fire. But something felt different. Walking through Siam Paragon, I noticed nearly everyone wore either black or white. At a small souvenir stall, I finally asked a female shopkeeper about it. She gestured toward a framed portrait and said softly, "For our king," before putting her hands together. I looked at the portrait of an elderly man dressed in gold, his gaze regal. Later, we had dinner with my father's business partner. He explained that King Bhumibol Adulyadej had passed away recently, and the country was still grieving. 2 days before our return flight, I woke up in the middle of the night, groggy, realizing I had to pee. As I stumbled back to my bed, I glanced at the window. The curtains were half open, revealing the rooftop of a neighboring building. That's when I saw her. A woman stood there, dressed in white. Her long, dark hair cascaded down her back, reaching her waist. She wasn't moving, just standing there, as if she were waiting. Her hair swayed gently in the wind. I was too sleepy to process it. I wasn't even scared. I just went back to my bed and slept. In the morning, over breakfast, I mentioned it to my parents. I also pointed to the spot where I saw her. My father chuckled, waving off my words. My mother said I must have been dreaming. I sensed that they were scared, and that's when I felt scared. But just like them, I wanted to brush it off. Later, while talking to my father's partner, I mentioned it as if it were a joke. But he didn't laugh. "Are you sure?" he asked. "That building had a fire last month." After a long pause, he added, "A woman was trapped in her room. People saw her calling for help from her window, but the fire spread too fast." I didn't tell my parents what my father's partner had told me. But that night, I made sure to keep the curtains closed.